What's up, everybody? This is the Jedi. I first want to say once again, I sound like a scratch record. I want to say thank you and welcome to all the new subscribers to the channel. I am the Jedi. I welcome you all, especially those of you who have thumbnail pictures of yourself. That matters a great deal to me because a name doesn't really mean anything to me, and I like to be connected to my people, you know. So I hope you will contemplate that and then put up a thumbnail picture of yourself. I once again want to thank everyone who has been donating to the GoFundMe. I appreciate you guys so much. I remind everybody that I'm asking for $6, but if you have $1, that's fine. If you have $100, that's fine. If you have $10,000, that would be great. The point is, whatever you are inspired to give, I'm deeply honored and grateful for that. And I thank you so much. And thank you to all of you who have donated. And I don't know if I've mentioned this part already, but I did go in and I've sent messages to everyone who has donated, personal messages. So hopefully you will read those and receive them from my heart to yours. Also, tomorrow, hopefully, I will be releasing a video answering some of your recent comments, everybody. So, anytime I do videos where you see it says answers to comments, if you don't watch that, that's just going to be on you, It's just on you, because sometimes I get too far behind in comments. I don't want to just go and answer one or two, because that doesn't feel right to me. I try to answer all comments. So when I get to a certain point where I'm behind, and also I love some of you guys' long comments that a lot of people have been leaving, and so that's a lot of typing. So look for that tomorrow-ish, maybe even later today, this evening, or something like that, and just be listening for your comment. You understand? So I'm doing what I can, everybody, on my end, but I always tell you, it's a give and take. It's me and you. This isn't just my channel. This is our channel. It's me and you. Us. Excuse me. Us. I'm here for us. Us. U.S. Us. We. You understand? So I have a responsibility and you have a responsibility. My responsibility is to bring you the truth. That's first, above everything. And to bring you meaningful comment or content that is useful to you in your life. We're not here for sensationalism and all that stuff and gossip and all. We're here for enriching you. Each video you see from me, you should leave with something that now can be applied for you, for your life, for you. I need you to really hear that. I need you to really hear that. Hear that. Hear that. So that's my responsibility. Your responsibility is to thumbs up and share the videos. That's what I need from you. You see? And then, of course, your interaction here on the channel is of great value, because the content is for you. And so I'm absolutely interested in your feedback, your comments, your responses to the work. All right? This is us, everybody. It's us. It's us. Damn it, it's us. All right? I'm doing this video for two reasons. The main reason is my last couple of videos have been, well, one of them was 3 hours. I've been doing a lot of 3-hour videos, and stuff like that. And that will continue, you guys, because whatever amount of time it takes for me to communicate the information, that's what I'm doing. I'm not here to abuse my time or yours. Your time is valuable, and I understand that, and I respect that most of all. Um, so so I wanted to say that, but I'm also um, needed to say that because my my next video is probably 4 hours. Everybody, over 4 hours. That's not a joke. That's not a joke. The video is complete, but I have not done editing on it because sometimes I stop in the middle of it and I leave it recording, and maybe a phone call happens or something like that, and then I have to go back and edit that out. So it may not, but I'm saying this because when I realized how long it was, I'm like, I really don't want my people to think I'm just, pushing it. And this next video is extremely important. I'm not even going to tell you what it is because I'll have to elaborate on it, and I don't want to do that. And so, it's going to be a really long one, you guys. It's going to be a long one. But you notice when I put out a video that long, usually I wait at least 2 or 3 days before I try and put something else out. Because I don't want to stack videos up on top of people that really do watch all of my work, and it gives them a chance to stay current on everything that I'm doing. So I try to delay, I try and I just gauge it, one video to the next. Okay, well, I guess I can go ahead, And sometimes if it's a shorter video and I have something else that I know I want to release, sometimes I'll wait till it gets to at least a certain view count so that I feel like enough people have seen it that, well, we don't need to wait for the scragglers anymore. Now we'll just go ahead and release the next piece or whatever it's going to be, So that video that I'm previewing for you, I hope to have that out probably on the weekend. Yeah. But I thought I would also use this opportunity to just throw this in too, since I wanted to come and say these things. I thought I would share with you some of my personal pictures. I've had people ask me, especially in some of our Skype sessions, I've had people ask, Jedi, do you do any meetups? Like do any meet and greet type thing? I had tried to do that, you guys, back probably maybe a couple years ago. When my big channel was still on and everything like that. I was always trying to do things to promote that togetherness as I do here on the channel. And I would love to be able to meet a lot of you guys. That's why I'm so excited when we Skype, because it's an opportunity for me to be face to face with my people. It's better than a phone call, So, when you do the type of work that I do, and even not just what I do, but just, when you're on social media, you have to think about your privacy, all the time, really, and, so I prescribe that for anybody, so if if you're somebody that's on social media, you should think about whether or not you want to, if you have children, you should think about whether or not you want to put your children on camera and stuff like that. Your spouses, where you live, your real name, all those things, there's no threat of having a picture up, everybody, unless you're wanted, by the damn FBI or something, especially people that don't do any videos at all. I don't understand these people that don't do a single video and yet they don't have a picture. To me, that kind of makes you a troll. Like, can you see that logic? Because it's like you're not doing anything, so why wouldn't you have your picture up? But why I mention that is because my greater point is that, I am someone who has produced thousands of videos. On this channel I only have just over 200, but my other two channels that were shut down, there's thousands of videos that I've done. So, and on my biggest channel I had over 4.5 million viewers, 19,000 subscribers. When you're that exposed, you should just take some kind of precautions just to be smart. It's never out of fear, At least not for me, because I always tell you, I only fear the one that made me. That's it. There's nothing else in existence worthy of fear. You see? Just like there's nothing worthy of worship except God, there's nothing worthy of fear except God. He's the one who gives you life and takes your life. That's the one you fear. You see? So everything else means nothing. So the precautions are just being smart, just to save yourself headaches, and so you don't have to kill nobody, you see, this type thing. So, I do have different privacy measures and things like that in place, but at least to the general public. But people that Skype with me, they know a lot more about me than everybody else, because we have that one-on-one. People that I Skype with, and I have their phone numbers, and they have my phone number and stuff like that. It's more of a personal thing, so you can bring down the walls, This is a throwaway video, really. I just thought, I knew I wanted to come and say something to you, but then I got the inspiration. Wait, maybe you could share some pictures, because even like some home videos and stuff that I've wanted to share with you guys, I'm not able to because there's music in it. And when I search the music to see if I can get clearance on it, I can't. Like the last time my nephew was visiting, I released a video to you guys of us at, where were we at? What is that place? Red Robin. We were at Red Robin. We had gone to have lunch at Red Robin, and I recorded a video of me and my nephew in there. And don't you know, they fucking put a thing because of the music, that, like, the incidental music that was just, you could barely hear it playing in the restaurant. I'm over it. Anyway, so these are just some pictures that I thought I would share with you, and it just gives you more of a sense of me, other than just me being a voice on a video, or even when I'm on camera. You guys just see me on camera, and usually when I'm on camera, I don't do a whole lot of wardrobe. I usually just rotate different shirts just because of the color balance with lighting and the cameras and stuff like that. So because that all matters in how you show up, and it's a whole thing. It took me a long time to learn how to light myself and all those things. So I offer this just as a piece of me, just a piece of me, so that you can feel just a little bit more connected to me and have just a little bit more sense of me, And so that's what I want to share. Also, I think it's in this batch, and we've already beat down the advised show enough. At least I'm done with it, but I'm only mentioning it now because I know if it's in this batch, I think I've got a couple of pictures of me and a real Latina. You understand what I'm saying? A real Mexican that we speak fluent Spanish to each other and all of that, and there's no ambiguity about what she is. You understand? So I thought I would just point that out. If it's in this batch, I don't know, but if it is, then you'll be like, oh, now that's a Latina. Like, you don't have to squint to figure, is she Latina or not? Like, she's clearly Latina. So see this and just take it in the spirit that I'm offering it, just as a piece of me. Because some of you guys, like, if I see somebody has a thumbnail picture, I go to their channel, and see if they have any uploads that they've done. Sometimes I search people to see if they're on Facebook, and I get a chance to see, that, and it just gives me a better sense of the person, So that's the intent of this. Do I want to narrate? I don't know if I need to narrate. I don't really have any music to put to this. So I don't know how many pictures are in this file either. I guess I'll do a little bit of narration. Why not? Damn it, I got a little time. Alright, fine. Alright, so I'm in Chicago. This was 2014. Yeah, 2014. Um, I was coming out of New York from visiting my sister, and I was on the train, and this is my Muslim brother that I met in New York, and we were riding. We rode all the way to Chicago together, and we were going to be splitting up because he was going to Minnesota. Yeah, he was going to Minnesota, and he's Somali, and but anyone who had been with us on the train would have thought we were absolutely brothers, because the moment we knew each other were Muslim, we just had a fantastic time. And even when we got to Chicago, we went and had food together, and then I went to his gate with him and waited and bid him well when he left, and then my train was leaving a little later. So this was in Chicago. All right. That was, I don't know what year, but I was in San Diego. I don't remember what year this was. Just most of the stuff I don't remember what year. That one was just significant because I was in Chicago, but these are just random pictures, you know. That's clearly in California. That's one of my very good friends, Dennis. That's my boy. That's my boy. But that was in California, and then we thought we were trying to do like a photo shoot, like when you look in the upscale magazines, and there it's like and they show men's fashion and stuff like that. So we was trying to recreate something like that on the rocks at the beach. You know what I'm saying? Just so trying to give, so just trying to give to humanity. That's in New York. That's my niece who's now 8, and this is my other niece who's now 4. And she was just a little nasty. I call her the old lady. Oh man, that's my little niece Cairo, and the other one was Jahan. No comment. But ladies, y'all can reach me at 1-800. So saying just 1-800. So saying just so y'all know the Jedi is holding a little something. You know what I'm saying? You got a little something going on. Not much. God damn it. But a little something. Just like a little something. A little. So saying, black folks, we don't have no time for little. We back little. Little. So I think I'm gonna close my mic because I got some things I can do, and if I need to cut in, I will. You know. Wait, damn it. I gotta cut in there. Let me clarify. Obviously, I am not gang related. Damn it. All right. Um, but this is some of my homeboys right here, and this I was having like a little get together at my crib, and this was just being stupid for the camera. Like the Jedi is not a fucking gang member. Like, give me a break. West Side. That's another one of my homies. That's a bouncer at a little spot. Where is my damn mattress to light this damn incense? I'm over it. Also, it's an opportunity for you guys to see me without a fucking do rag. Like, why you always see me with a do rag is because I'm not going to be sitting on camera with a big ass bush. I'm just not doing that, you know, because your videos will live in infamy if your shit don't get shut down, you know. And I the sister that used to braid my hair moved away. That's the Latina. You see? Wait, damn it, is my mic? Wait now. That's a Latina, y'all. So I'm saying you even got to squint. That's clearly a Latina. You see what I'm saying? But what I was saying is that the sister that used to braid my hair moved away, and I just can't have just any braids in my hair. You know, this is the design that I like. It looks appropriate on me because I'm not a model, so I'm not one of them dudes that can just do anything. And I recognize my limitations. You understand what I'm saying? So I just don't have anybody to braid my hair, so I just keep it covered. You know, but it kills me. That's the only reason why you always see me in a damn do-rag. That's the only reason, everybody. That's one of my Islamic traditional garments. There I am with some of my Muslim brothers. This was a gathering I went to. This other sister that I know, but you can see everybody's Samoan. But you can see what your brother had his hands on. Understand that. Thank you. Thank you. Please take your seats. Thank you. That's me and some of my, there they are. That's me and some of my Muslim brothers there. At our mosque, our old mosque. That's me and one of my sisters. That's one of my other sisters. That's one of my nieces. Okay, wait, this instance is out of control. That's me and two of my sisters and my niece there. This is my niece in red. That's my one. That's my, wait, damn it. This is my sister on my left and my right, and then my niece is in red. There's a picture of me and my father. My dad passed away in 2009. He was ill there in that picture, even with prostate cancer. That's me and my brother. One of my brothers. He's the next boy after. Like, I'm the baby, and then he's not the next sibling. But as far as just the boys, he's the brother that's over me, and then I have two brothers that are over him. Let's go back. I'm younger and cuter. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Please hold your applause. Please hold your applause. No comment. Where's my punch? Okay, that wasn't mine. That wasn't mine. That was not mine. That was a sister that I just knew at this karaoke spot I used to go to. She was real sweet. She was kind of sweet on me a little bit, but just she was a real nice sister, and so that's why we took that picture. All right, don't put that in the tabloids. That's actually a dude from the Tonight Show, Jay Leno. We were in California and at Venice Beach, and it's so funny because I had just told my best friend who was with me that day, who actually took the picture, that I was like, they always filming stuff down here. They always film stuff at Venice Beach. You always see it in movies and stuff. And sure enough, we got there. We were shooting a thing for the Tonight Show, and I was in a segment. But at that time, they were having the strike, and so I ended up on the cutting room floor. But there was a whole segment they filmed of me on the beach that day. That's a comedian. Mo Rocca is his name. That was at a rally. That was also out in California. This is Bernard Parks. He was like the head police dude, and this was at UCLA. I think this was just after the rally I've told you guys about that I was at. Because remember, I was a precinct captain for Obama's first campaign, and so this rally, it was Michelle Obama, Maria Shriver, Caroline Kennedy, Oprah Winfrey, Stevie Wonder, and somebody else. But that's the day that I met Michelle Obama, and I have her autograph here at my home. Another Latina. That's my girl. Wherever you are. Like, that's the way I like my hair. That design. It needs to be that. If it's not that, I can't have it. Because I don't have the face for, like, these brothers just put any braids in their hair and they just go. I can't do that. I just don't have that. One of my other sisters, who I also think looks like, what's her name from In Vogue? I forget the one. Maxine, I think. Now, these are some of my homeboys you actually saw. Um, um, Dre in one of the other pictures, and this is my homeboy Jeremy, and this is when I was in my wheelchair after my accident, and we was at this function. Dre's grandmother has a ranch, and every year at 4th of July she throws a big to-do with live entertainment and all this, and so we were there and blah blah blah. So they was posing with me in my wheelchair. I think this is in an airport. This is like family. They're not family, but they're like family. Like this, and she's graduated high school now and everything. I think these were at Universal. I feel like it was Universal. You guys have heard me talk about my buddy Henry, who died in 2014. We still don't know why. You know, he had a heart transplant. He just it's a long story, but anyways, and it was snow up to your waist, damn near. And I had traveled to Virginia to visit him in the hospital. I had no idea he was no. We didn't. Nobody expected him to pass away. You know, and Henry was a real yellow dude and young looking, and you could see there he's just like real dark. It was just, oh man, it's all things bad. Rest your soul, my brother. Rest your soul. Rest your soul. I'm so grateful for that trip, you know. There's my honeys. There's my honeys, my princesses. There's Cairo. This is Jahan. And her birthday is the day after her uncle's. That's me and my nephew. We was being gangster Muslims there, trying to be gangster. And you guys know my nephew is almost 17 now, so you can tell how long ago these were. That's my ace right there. That's my ace. This sister, her name is Kim. She was there. I'm in my wheelchair there in this picture. But that's my ride or die. That's what I tell brothers, and not just for her, but just for, and if it even wasn't me, that's what I tell you. Our women are angels. Do you understand? My God. The love that comes out of our women is unreal. You know? She's just one expression of that. Man. Now that's not permanent because Muslims don't mark our bodies permanently. That's henna. And I was in a hotel room. I think I was in a hotel. Yeah, I was in a hotel because I got that on vacation. Because y'all know I'm into all things Asian. That's me and one of my employees. There's me and the Latina again. And I tell you guys, I change colors. All my life I changed colors because when I was born, I was really, really high yellow. In fact, I think that's one of the reasons why my family's always had some sort of like jealousy against me or something. One of the many reasons that's what I perceive. Anyways, and so why I even took that picture was because it was one of those times where I was just getting lighter. And probably because I was in my wheelchair and I was out of the sun a lot. That's me putting it down on stage as only I can. That's me and some of the homies. This was probably after a karaoke because I always like to have like some kind of little after set at my crib. Just a mingling. Fix some food, put on some music, and people just still mingle and stuff. So this was some of the homies who was in my kitchen. That's your boy. There's my little stinker. That is the Jedi. Still with that dumb grin. That's my brother that you saw of me earlier. And that's my sister that's 1 year older than me. That's in Chicago. Wow. That was only 10 years ago. Settle down. That's me and one of the homies in my kitchen. One of my shindigs. No, we probably were going to karaoke at that point. My Pisces brother Keith. Me and my grandmother. I put those pictures together one day because I look like my grandma, you know. That's my angel, my queen, eternal. Okay, so that's 2010. You guys remember that from the driving video that I put out? That's me and my princess. That picture means a lot to me there. It was actually, I think I used it as a thumbnail on one of my videos, but it means a lot to me because I always tell you I feel like I'm possessed by the ancestors. And it's just like I'm here living now, they're gone, and I'm looking to these men, with admiration. Like I'm the successor to you. That was just contrast. Cause here I was a teenager, or no, I might have been. I must have been in. I must have been 20 already, because there's no way I would have that much hair on my face. But I took that one day. This was probably 2010. Anyway, I just wanted to contrast like how I looked then and how I look now. You know. Plus, these pictures give you a chance of my fashion sense too. You know, like because you guys only usually see me just like I'm sitting down and I got a do-rag on and I'm just like, you can just see me express myself. I don't know what I was trying to prove with that. No comment. That's some of my buddies in Maryland. We were at the Inner Harbor. We went down to have sushi. Or the National Harbor. The National Harbor in D.C. That's another picture of me and Dre and Jeremy. Yes, your boy will sport a hat. It's me and Dennis. I look just like my grandma there. My God. Wow. That's me and my princesses. Bye, Heidi. Yeah, I think that's all the pictures in this file. I think so. I guess not. That's a picture of me in my retail store that I had. That's me in the hospital. This was after my feet were reconstructed. No comment. Just I'm in the bathroom. Me and the old lady. Look, feet everywhere. Just feet. I love that picture. Okay, I hope that's the end of them. Yeah. So I just thought I'd share them with you guys. Like I say, just just to show you a little bit more side of me, or whatever. So, like I say, the next video, you guys, I may be able to work it down. I'm definitely not re-recording it because, like I was telling you, whatever comes out of me is always fresh and it's straight from the soul. So I don't do retakes. There's a few times in the past where I've had to do retakes just because maybe um, it didn't record or something happened. Something like that. It has to be something drastic. Other than that, everything you hear from me is always right out of me at that moment. Like that's what's coming out. You know. And like I say, right now the file is over 4 hours. So we'll see what it's going to be once I finish editing. Um, but I should have that out for you probably maybe late tomorrow. Like probably when I come in from the mosque tomorrow, I may get an inspiration, but right now I'm thinking probably Saturday. Probably Saturday would be the earliest that you would oh, something I just noticed in this picture, you guys. Wait, let me da, 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 da. You see how I cover my light switches with with Asian fabric, like all through my house. Any light switch, any plugs, anything, like they're all covered in different ones like this. They're not all that same one. I'm just saying, like, it's something that I do, and I just noticed that. Um, anyways, so look for that video probably Saturday-ish. And like I say, it is a saga. Because I actually set out to cover. It was supposed to be about one thing, but they kind of intertwine with each other. So it's two subjects together, and I think that's the main reason why it is, over the 4 hour mark. But I won't be giving you 4 hour videos ever again. I don't think so, and this could be my first. But just know that that's the reason for it. I'm just not trying your patience. All right. So again, welcome to all the new subscribers. Thank you to all the donors, all those who have donated and will donate. And as always, the link for the GoFundMe is in the description box down below. And I will see you soon. This is the Jedi.